We're here with
Luke Marshall.
absolutely a convenient time to get an interview. You trained and fought in Thailand for a while. What was the most memorable moment in your time in Thailand, both in and out of the ring?
Out of the ring is getting food poisoning, and in the ring is knocking people out with elbows. Elbowing without elbow pads, all that shit. I love that shit.
You're fighting out of Philly, a city known for its grit. How does the Philly attitude influence your approach to Muay Thai?
I don't really think that influences me too much. Like, I am a tough guy, and I do eat some shit, but like, I don't like really do it on purpose. It's just kind of, just how it happens.
Right.
I definitely do eat some shit, but it's not like on purpose. I'm not like, oh, I'm from East Coast, from Philly, whatever. I can go in there and eat shit. It just kind of happens like that. You know?
You're fighting in Detroit, but you're from Philly, two cities that are known for their grit. What are some major similarities that you've noticed while visiting Detroit?
Honestly, I mean, city shit, like you see abandoned buildings and like uncut grass and all that shit, but like the thing that really stood out to me here, it is a difference, it's not a similarity, but like just the amount of space, like the streets are so fucking big and the yards are like huge, and then there's a little building in it and it's like totally abandoned. And it's kind of crazy. Honestly, it's its own vibe. It's pretty sick, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Even though if it's not, I don't know if it's good for the people who live here, but I wouldn't.
Not really great for the economy, or the real estate market, but yeah.
Whatever.
Pretty cool place to shoot a horror movie or something, right?
Exactly.
When you're not in the gym, what's your favorite spot in Philly to grab a bite to eat?
I would say probably Vemon Thai Cuisine, and it's in Delaware County. It's not in Philly, but that's my favorite restaurant for sure.
You're a skateboarder, we learned that.
Yep.
Compare the adrenaline rush dropping into a half pipe and then fighting in Muay Thai.
I mean, dropping in lasts like 1 second, and then fighting lasts like multiple minutes. So that's like the difference. Also, I'm getting hit and shit. Like, you could just drop in and never fall, you know what I mean? Do whatever, like jump down some stairs, not eat shit. Like, unless you're going in there and you get really lucky, like immediately knock the dude out, you're probably gonna eat some shit, So it's definitely like, it's probably like times 10 adrenaline. But, I do like it better, for sure.
If you could skate with Tony Hawk or spar with John Haggerty, which would you choose?
John Haggerty.
Okay, that didn't seem like it took much thought.
No.
Okay, if you had to describe your fight style with a music genre, which would it be?
Mathcore.
Can you say that again?
Mathcore.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
Go listen to Fever Dreams from Pennsylvania. They're mathcore.
Sounds good.
That's also my band. That was my old band.
I'll check it out. Is it possible to stand backwards on a flight of stairs?
To stand backwards? Okay, so you can go both directions.
Right.
So I guess it depends on the way you're moving. But if you're standing, then I guess not.
All right. Yeah. I was just curious. If you could open your own personal zoo, which animals would you keep there?
Fucking. Can we include Pokemon?
Any animal that is on Earth
I would
currently.
have a Lucario. No, I'm joking. That's not a real animal. Some giraffes and zebras and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything with a long ass neck.
All right. Just
Longest neck animals. We need those.
if you were on death row, what would your last meal be?
Pad Thai.
Just that. Nothing. Pad Thai. That's a dish.
Or
Sorry.
pad thais. I don't know. Multiple pad thais. I
Okay,
could
just
just
that?
yeah.
All right. How do you see this fight going down? Do you see a specific finish in mind?
I see a finish. Depends. I mean, it depends on the situation, like what it calls for. If it calls for an elbow, if it calls for a kick or whatever, then that is what it is. But I do see a finish.
You fought Carlos before. Do you plan to go in with the same game plan as before? Or do you treat every fight as a new fight?
I treat every fight differently, and I mean it's been a whole year, so like I expect him to have gotten better, and have learned from that, and like I have as well, So it's definitely going to be different.
I'm excited to watch your fight. I'm sure it's going to be one of the best fights of the night. Thanks again for doing this interview at the great convenient time. Thanks again for the interview. Yeah.